Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. As you can see, we have a very exciting video today. We have some Rongrong stuff. We've got her monthly planning kit, as well as two new items that have never been done before. So we have a journal, I think it's a dot grid journal, and we have a book lover's journal. So this is a bookish reading journal. She has had this one in a disc bound format before, I believe. So I think it's probably very similar to that, but just in a bound notebook thing. By the way, all of this is available now. It released yesterday and you can grab it on the site. Amy Plans Things will save you 10% on your order. I don't know if it works on the subscription kit, but it'll work on all the single items in her shop. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm most excited about these, so we're going to save those for last. Let's go ahead and open the planner kit first. So this is a monthly subscription. You can get it in 1, 3, or 6 month subscriptions. And of course, if you pay for 3 months or 6 months, you save more than if you buy just a single month. The only thing, these are kind of hard to get into. I don't love how it's hard to like get each item out, but it's always very cute stuff, right? We love Rongrong's girls and all of that. All right, so this one is La Dolce Vita Summer. All right, and then there's a pen. Can we get that out? Come on. So this is not a full sticker book. It is just a sticker pack. It's 19 pages. It has 5 functional sheets, 4 clear decorative, 2 washi papers, 4 journaling papers, and 4 vellum. So it's a lot of different stuff. So let's go ahead and flip through that. Just a yellow pen. It's got a nice feel on it. It's very smooth, kind of silicone. All right. So here we go. This is the monthly theme, so you can go subscribe now if you'd like, but this is going to be what the kit looks like every month in terms of setup with your functional stickers, today, work, goals, a whole bunch of dots, dates, letters, and then we get into the clear stickers. These are so cute. Celebrate the Sweet Life, Under the Amalfi Sun, Chasing Coastal Dreams, and La Dolce Vita Summer. All right, here are a whole bunch of washi strips. Now, I'm not sure. We'll see. They might be exactly the same length as the height of the journals, but they might be a little shorter. We'll take a look. But these are really nice little washi strips. This is hard to see. Let's get actually the back of the sticker paper so you can see it on white. So there's one vellum. Here's another vellum. Here's another. Oh, this one's so cute. I love the tiles. All right, and then we have scrapbook papers. These are single-sided. Again, I love the tiles. And then that. Okay. So that is the 19-page kit. And then it does come with the PET tape. So the stickers here, the decorative stickers, are going to be transparent. So like if you put them on something darker, you're going to see that thing through it. Whereas these ones have a white ink base. So they can go over most things fairly well. They're not 100% solid, but they're pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So you'll see a lot of the same images that you saw in here, maybe some new ones, but all on this white ink base, maybe a little bigger or smaller than what was over on the stickers. And there's a lot before it repeats. How far is it gonna go? Did we already do this? Oh, here it is. There we go, and we've still got quite a bit left. So you get a few loops of it before it gets to the end. So if you love a specific sticker, you have it more than once. All right, so that is the monthly planning kit. We will do something creative with it in a moment, but first we need to look at these. All right, this is the Book Lovers Journal. Let's go ahead and get into it. I need a little something sharp. Let's just use tweezers to get into this. All right, so it's in this nice box. It's got plastic around it in here as well. Just move the box out of the way. It has a red, oh, this is interesting. It's got a little charm on the end of the bookmark. Okay, so this is gorgeous, first of all, this inner cover. Ooh, it's got color throughout the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna take a close look at this, but this is the bookmark. Instead of having two bookmarks that are separated, this one's a loop and has a little heart chain on the end, a heart charm. That's really cool. Okay, then just like most dot grid notebooks, it's got this little pocket in the back and a thing for the closure and a pen loop, but this one has decorations everywhere. There are some dot grid pages in the back, but let's go ahead and flip through this entire thing because this looks really cool. Okay, so book wish list. You can write down all the books you're hoping to get. Books to read if you're keeping a list of things you want to read, like that you see on social media that you want to add to your list. Reading trackers. So it has 2 years of daily reading trackers, so you can just mark off the days that you have read. A reading log, just title, author, and your rating. And we've got how many pages of that? 2, 3, 4 full pages of that. We've got some 50 book challenges, 100 book challenge, and then this little bookshelf where you can like highlight as you finish books. So it's another way to kind of track a challenge. Books of the month. So here it's like 1 page, and like for January, February, March, you could put down your favorite book from the month. Or if you're doing like a book club, track which book your book club read that month. You've got multiple of these. So you could use this journal for multiple years, or in some other way use each of these book of the month things. Okay, there are a lot of these. Okay, and then we get to our bookshelves. These are super cute. Okay, and then a book review section. So you can insert the book cover, do all these things. And this is just like her disc-bound reading journal. So if you've seen that before, this is going to look very familiar. So title, author, genre, all of that, book review, favorite moment, and so on. And we have a lot of these. So many pages. This is like the biggest part of the book. And then right at the very back, we have another set of bookshelves. All right, then here's a book club section. So the date, the title and author, attendees, everybody's ratings, a group rating. That's kind of fun. Discussion questions. Then it has multiple of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then we get to some dot grid pages before it goes into book awards. Book awards, that's cool. My favorites. Best book, favorite characters, which book made you cry, laugh, happy, angry, learn, memorable quote, best series, duology, standalone. That's kind of cool. Some more bookshelf items. Favorite book quotes right here. and then some more dot grid pages before the end of the book. So this is really interesting. I like it. I will say, if you have very specific wants out of the notebook, you probably don't want to use this one. You probably want to do a disc bound one if you want to move things around, add your own things, take things out, all of that. But if you do want to do book reviews like this, then, and not have to think about what you're putting into it because it has everything listed for you, then this would be a great one for that. I already have my reading journal for the year, but this one I would consider for next year just because it's already done for you. It's so cute too. I love how every page has color on it. Okay, so that's available now. And then now we have I think this is a dot grid notebook. So let's go ahead and get into it and take a look. And I hope these pages were really thick. I hope this one also has really thick pages because I only go for creative journals that have 160 GSM paper, maybe 150 if you need to, but not thinner than that. This is cute. There's lace on it. There's lace on the front cover, guys. This one also has the heart charm on the end of it. Come on. All right, so we've got this lace here. It's glued down right there, but it's loose on this part. So it is secure. Okay, then the inside cover is very feminine and lacy and all of that. Then it does go into the dot grid. This does feel really thick. I would guess that it's 160 GSM. I didn't see anything on the box that said if it was or not, but the website might say. Okay, and then it's just, you know, all dot grid, and it has the little charm again. And then at the back, again, this is decorated, so cute. It has the pocket and closes up like that. Very cute. Okay, so we are going to make my monthly memories page using this stuff in my current creative journal. I'm not going to start a new journal right now because I do want to get set up for June in my creative journal. So we're going to do that with these items. So let me go grab that and reset the desk so we can get started. All right, so here's my current creative journal. It is also an A5 notebook like these. It's a tiny bit shorter, actually. A little bit wider on the width, but I also have put a ton of stuff into it. But the actual notebook itself, I think, is a little bit wider. So maybe this is like 150 GSM paper, or maybe it has slightly fewer pages. But I get about 4.5 months out of one of these notebooks, so you'd still get quite a bit out of that one. All right, so this one, just randomly opened up to this page, this one uses the same theme stickers as the outside of this notebook. So super cute. Okay, flipping through, right here is the end of May, so we need a May cover page. Now I usually do a page that has like my monthly memories in it, but it might be fun to just do a cover page and do like a tip in with some of this or something like that. Let me think while we take a look at all these. And I also am very curious. The washi strips. Yes, you can get a full washi strip on this. Actually, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I know this can do a full one, let's do some faux Dutch doors for my monthly memory page. So we're not going to use the vellum. We're going to use these washi strips because they're nice and long. Every single washi strip, however, is going that we only have one of each. So it's not going to be like completely like the same from side to side unless I take a larger one and cut it down the middle. That one. Yes. Okay, so we're doing a faux Dutch door. So we're just going to start like that. And I'm not going to have any true Dutch doors in here where we make cuts because this is my monthly memories page. I don't need a ton of space. Let me show you a monthly memories page. Let's find one that is completed. This one. So as you can see, it's very decorative. I have some boxes where I put like the major things of the month, like my son passed his walnut food challenge. I was sick almost all month. My daughter slept over at Grandma and Grandpa's house. And so just like the big things that I want to remember. And then I can go through all my journaling to see more details, but this kind of just has the monthly overview. So I don't need more than a couple pages, and it can be very decorative. So let's go ahead and do that. On this, I would like to use this on, it's not going to be 100% even because this side is shorter than that side. So let me look at these really quickly. Which one can we cut in half the way that I want? Okay, I'm gonna do this one in half. Okay, so moving my coffee out of the way so I can grab this. And I'm gonna try to line this up so it's centered. This is actually kind of hard to tell where it's centered. And actually, is it? Yeah, I think it's gonna work. Okay. So we're just gonna try to get it as centered as possible. It's really hard to tell from under here where all this is, but we're just gonna go for it. And hopefully it's pretty close. And that was not close, but you see that one's thicker than this one. Do I care? Or do I just, let's try cutting this one now. We're gonna try cutting two different ones and see what happens and go with it. So this might actually be closer if we just do it like this, because I can see where that line is. Okay, luckily we have lots of washi strips. Okay, that one didn't cut all the way right there, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with this one for it. And it won't be completely even, but that's okay. And I'm gonna try to line it up right on the bottom seam so that we can go all the way up and see we have just that much space left. We'll trim it in a minute. I don't put it right on the edge where the fold is because it tends to start peeling up. If you do see it peeling, just use a double-sided tape on that part, because sometimes just near where there are folds, the washi tape doesn't stick as well. Okay, this one, let's actually trim this to size. I can put a little bit of pencil right there to see where to cut. Okay. Make sure it's laying flat. All right, let's try that out. Pretty close. Okay. And then we can lay this down on this side. And now from the middle, it's gonna look pretty symmetrical. Okay, we can get super, super decorative with this because I don't need a ton of space for my monthly memories. I just need some boxes or highlighted areas and a lot of decoration. So with that, thinking about, do I use scrapbook paper or vellum over here? When it's open like this, we're gonna have a different thing. We do wanna put some tape here. These two can be different though, just because they're gonna be not seen at the same time ever. Let's go with some thinner things. Let's use this one, just getting the tapes in first. It helps make everything easier. And again, it's easiest not to go right over the edge of the fold because it may start peeling. So if you open this all the way and look at it from the outside, you will see both tape pieces. Like this. That's okay. But normally when you're opening it, you're going to be opening it this way, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one that we cut because it's pretty thin and nice, and put it on the back side. Just being very careful. These tapes are thin, so might want to tear a little bit. And they want to stick to everything as well because they're nice and sticky. Come on. Having trouble getting it to line up right with the edge. Okay, there we go. Try to make it go pretty straight up this way. All right, so that is our tape pieces, which kind of make our waterfall tabs, essentially, for the Dutch door. Now we just have to figure out what else to do. Okay, so we use some tapes. The other option is to like put a big tape piece here. We could use some vellum like so and have it just going on it. We do also want to make sure that we're leaving some good stuff for in here. On this part, I'm not going to be putting any monthly memories here. I want to write June monthly memories on this. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? We have some alphabet stickers, these little ones. We're just going to go ahead and use these. Okay, we're going to use one color per word. I want memories to be in the orange. We'll do this one for June. Do I want June monthly or June monthly? This is going to be a nice and simple page. It is not going to have a lot of extra things on this front piece because it's just like labeling what all this is. N. These stickers are pretty thick, so if I space it wrong, I think I'll be able to pick them up a little bit to move some things around. Like, I think this J needs to just be up a little bit. Okay, so June monthly, we're going to put memories right here in just a second. All right, so this is kind of top heavy. Do I want memories coming up from the bottom and then have some decorative stickers there, or do I want it up top and then a decorative across it? I think offset. So we're going to try to spell memories backwards. This is where I usually make mistakes, guys. Okay, so it was 2 off from the top, so we're going to do 2 off from the bottom. And spelling things backwards. Which means less talking or else I make mistakes. Okay, that looks great. I do want something here and here because we have it like this, but I'm not going to put anything here. I do want some white space. I want it to look really intentional the way we've done it. Let's go ahead and open this up and maybe get some girls for this because they kind of follow the same thing, like just this straight line, and we can keep some nice white space around her and do all that. Now, do I put another girl? Oh, I like her, but she's bigger than, see how wide the shoulders are? She's a little bit bigger than that girl. So do we want them to be the same size? Like her shoulders are similar, but she's wider because of the table, so it doesn't do that as well. She's got a table too. This girl follows that better. Her shoulders are the same size, just so that there's some, like, I don't want one more zoomed in than the other on this, just because, I don't know. I think this goes nicely. I do love that girl's orange dress though, so we might use her somewhere else. Okay, so that is the front of this one. That looks great. Okay, now we have to decide what we're doing here. So for the monthly memories, I'd like to use this hidden part for monthly memories as well as in here. I think all of this I want to be decorative. So with that said, do we do like a large piece? Or do we do like a washi strip and then a collage? Just thinking through some things. Or do we make our own washi strips out of something else? But I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool. Let's look at these again. What are these scrapbook papers? There's this one too, but these are facing the same one. So if I wanted them on the two sides, one would be upside down. But this one goes this way. Okay, we're thinking. We could also make washi strips out of, let's make washi strips out of these and then do a little collage. I like the tiles. Okay. Making space. We have a lot going on this desk. Okay, so I'm just going to make washi strips out of the, I have something stuck in there. There we go. I'm going to make washi strips out of 2 of these. There's one. There's another. Okay. And since it's scrapbook paper, we will have to use some double-sided tape for that. Okay, and this one, we're just going to put like that. Yeah, that works great. And we're going to do the same for this one. All right, and put it this way. Does that, I'm not going to push it down yet. Does that look similarly spaced? Yeah, pretty close. Okay. Push down the tape and trim what's coming off the edge. So you don't need a whole bunch of stickers. I know I love my symmetrical stickers. I know I love making Dutch doors that have all these cuts in them. But you don't need that to make something really fun and fancy. You just need patterned paper or washi tapes or other supplies that you can get crafty with, and you can make a lot of really cool stuff. Okay. That looks so fun. Okay, we are going to use this also to just get a bunch of different things onto the page. We're going to make a little collage and just go for it. So I'm not really thinking hard about where I'm placing things. I am just placing things. We will get a few right on the edge that will cut so that it all fits nicely. Let's see. This one also says Italia on it. Since that one's up there, let's just go ahead and put this one like down here just to have it be somewhat separated. Even though they're different stickers, they are similar. They're stamps, they've got Italia on it and all sorts of stuff. But here we go. Getting a few up against the line just because I think that looks really good. Let's see, let's avoid people on this part. Let's just do all the things, as well as like, this is really cute. I'm gonna have to trim a little bit, but I'm not sure how much. So let's get it right in the corner here, and then I'll trim that. Okay. Little cutting tool. There we go. This is gonna look so fun, I bet. Okay. Let's get this one right here. Get something smaller in there, like this one. Oh, because we have the blue color spot there, we've got an orange one. Let's get that into here. And then just looking at all this stuff, we've got the lemons over here. Let's add some to this side. Again, just to grab that balance. Okay, and avoiding the people. No people on these outer ones. Just all the little objects. This one's large enough we can reuse this side and get it like right in here. Okay. I'm just making my way down both of these pages. Just going for all the stickers. I love this plate. Okay. Let's have this one layered over, kind of like we have that one layered over. That'll look nice. Some sunglasses. All right, we have one bottle on the left. Let's put another bottle coming off of the right. We do have two kind of like washi strips. We can actually add these in as like some layering. So I think this one will look nice over that. And this one just like right in here as well. We might use the end of that in a minute, but just going through all the things. We're actually filling up this one really nicely. We need to get something in here that we can trim. Let's do a map. That's really fun. And get it like right there. I'm gonna cut it like this and hope that's straight. It's not super straight, but I think it'll do. And then this one we can put over on this side. Okay, this one's almost full. Of course, we need some olives. Definitely. And a sun hat. That's a great one. I spent 4 months in Italy in grad school, so I love a good Italian theme. Okay, we got olives over there. Let's get the little olives here. Just put them like that. And that's where it repeats, so we've gotten a lot of this stuff filled in with this spread. Let's go ahead and add a lemon slice off the edge here and then use the other part of it over there. And then, am I missing anything for this like collage part? I feel like I could get something right there, something really skinny. Do I have anything really skinny to take from right now? Not really, so let's just look. Okay, maybe something we've already used. Maybe I can put some of this at an angle. What about just doing it like that? Sure. Okay, now we need to trim all this. Get some boxes in and do this. All right. It's easiest to turn this way so I can see exactly where the page edge is and start trimming everything. And in this process, I'm going to get every single sticker stuck to my fingers and have to deal with that. All right. Here we go. By the way, the stickers you're looking at now are my A Midsummer Night's Dream sticker book. That's available now too. If you enjoy Rongrong's hand-drawn art and all of that, my stickers are also hand-drawn. Just a different style. I don't do the big fashion girls. People are hard. Rongrong's great. She does people. That's so difficult. I've done a few people, but they've taken a very long time. Okay. The sticker's stuck to me, you guys. Come on. Okay. I would love to get back to Italy one day, take the kids, just go exploring and go on the trains to all the various places. It'd be really fun. Okay. So that is what it looks like from the inside, or from the outside. We will get some boxes here right now and then decorate the inside of the page. So for the monthly memories, we have, let's see, boxes and boxes. And we don't want to use too many boxes. We will use these big ones on the inside. Let's go ahead and use one of the medium-sized boxes and one small box on each of these 2 pages. So I think orange will look really great next to this. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And then layer it with a green stripe one. This is going to go over the middle. That's okay. We're going to get it in like that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing up here for balance. Let's go ahead and do the green one because we have some green there. That's going to like just pull the page together. And then let's go ahead and do orange stripe to kind of keep the balance as well. And again, it's going to go across the line. This one's a little close to the edge, so if it's coming up, I'll just use some double-sided tape on it. When you're close to the edge, sometimes that side of the sticker doesn't have enough to like hold down. It's not strong enough, but it seems to be doing okay. We will add a little bit more decoration here and here in a minute, but I want to make sure that we get this page done. So this one, I'm wondering if we just want to put down some big pages and make it super fun. Okay, we're gonna tear this one. We're gonna see some of the stripes, but not all of them. What if we do it like this? Okay, that's what we're doing. So I am just going to do tape here, like that. We'll tape down any additional edges that we need to once I get this down. This is gonna look cool. You can kind of see the tape through it. Maybe I should have chosen a clear tape. That's all right. We're just gonna ignore it. We're gonna pretend like we can't see the tape through it. And then I'm gonna grab my other tape for the other side. I'm trying to use up these tape runners, but I have my preferred tape that is clear. So let's go ahead and grab that. This is AdTech, and it's replaceable. So you have your case, and then you open it and put in the tape refill. So we'll use this one on this side. See, clear. Oops, I just got tape all over this. Let's get that up. All right. That side looks better. But it's all good. We're good. Now vellum you can see through. That's why I can cut through this side of the page and see exactly where I'm trying to get it lined up. No. That one I veered off a little. There. Okay. So we've got it like that. Let's just fold these edges really quick. Okay, yeah, we do have to tape those down because once they fold, they stick up. So let's go ahead and just do a line down like this. Now, there's going to be some excess that doesn't get tape, like it doesn't get covered. So you can roll up tape with your finger and pick it up. So that way you know everything else is taped really nicely. There we go. Okay, we're going to do that with the other side. But now, look at that, it stays. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to go straight line down this way again. And I didn't need to go that far because this one doesn't go that far all the way down. But again, rolling up the excess tape. There's a lot of excess tape on this side. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's fold this one and make sure it's good. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and put these ones in. We have a lot of blue here, so the large blue sticker I will put on the other side. And these are going to layer over this because I don't want to go over the spine in this one because we can see a little bit through here. I'm always folding as we go just because we need to make sure we have a good crease so this does close. All right, we've got those down. Let's go ahead and put a few more decorations in all of these pages. So on this one, I kind of like the postcard style ones. Let's grab this one and put her here. That looks really nice. Do we have another postcard style one somewhere? If we don't, that's okay, but I'm just checking. Yes, we do. So these will kind of match. Again, bringing that balance, like this is here, this is here, this one's here, this one's here. Okay, and then in here we can get a little bit more. I think this is gonna look cool. Okay, we need just a cutting knife real quick, and we're gonna cut this sticker somewhere and get it down here and then up at the top on the other side. We're just kind of making a nice frame around this. Okay, but problem is this one, this didn't work out quite like I thought, but we're gonna make a frame. This one, we don't have all the stuff over here, so we're gonna do this here. We can always adjust the initial plan. We're gonna get this one here. It didn't quite go all the way straight, so let's go ahead and trim this, and then we're gonna find another sticker to go right next to it to finish up that frame. Okay, so a floral piece or something that can go right there to finish it up. We could do that kind of thing. We could just cut this in half and do two of them to match the theme. Yeah, let's do that actually. That might work really well, just because it's like we've already got it going. So we're just gonna cut this in half, and I'm gonna put one here so I know how far it needs to go. I'm not gonna make a straight line on this one right on the edge. I'm just gonna let it fade off like this. And this, we're gonna let it layer over the other florals to make it like one big sticker. Okay. Now, this is feeling a little empty for the monthly memories. I can fill stuff in here still, but I'd like a couple more stickers in here. So we have some other little stickers. Let's just go ahead and make a thing. So this one will go like that. And then this one can go right here. And that is enough. I don't think we need any other decorations in here. There's a lot of color going on. I can fill these with extra monthly memories if I need to. Now we have a few extra stickers, a few extra boxes and things. Should I add a couple boxes to this page? I think it probably would make sense to. So let's do that. We could go sideways too. That's always a great option. Let me put this one in over here and think about how we want to do this. Okay. Could go over the edge again or go sideways. I do want like two stickers with it just because I think it looks better that way. I think we're going to go this way though this time. You can always write sideways in your journal. I do all the time. I have flip throughs every month, so you can see last month's flip through and see how I wrote sideways in a few places. All right. I think that's good now. All right, so we've used up quite a bit of this, but we still have even more left over for future items. This is the June monthly memories page using the new Rongrong subscription kit. All right, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.